Hi there people, welcome to the video. So today we'll be doing the mission number 5 of the Lightfall campaign. So if you've been watching all of them, thank you very much. Same build, again, no artifact mods. You can use the build you like. And talking about builds you like, if you want, I can make a video on like adapting builds to your playstyle. I can make a video on my build and why I have the things I have. Not this one, the other one, the Getaway Artist. This is like a half-baked thing. And yeah, this is just to show you can do it. You can do it. Okay. Here showing a bit the other weapons. This is Riptide, comes from Crucible. If you played Crucible and you have it, you can focus it. Try to get it with a chill clip. Not the best in my opinion, but you can use it. I really like Tinashe's Mastery, but again, these are both great weapons, but they come from PvP, so if you're not a big fan of that. You also have one that comes from a raid, you have Rake Angle that comes from Grandmasters, and so on. This is a bit of a filler mission. This is like the reason I'm not a big fan of the Lightfall campaign. Aside from Nimbus. No one likes Nimbus. Okay, maybe someone Nimbus, but like, okay. Anyway, yeah. So these filler missions, like discovering Strand and so on, not a big fan. But anyway, these can get pretty complicated. So, but yeah. Again, this is a guide. I hope it helps. And just because we're talking about builds, as I mentioned before, I have the plan is to make videos like these, guides to help people, newer people, especially people that are not used to like this harder content. And here's an interesting thing. As you can see, I engage from all the way here. Okay, if I jumped to the bridge, I would be on the open, and I would need to rely just on my movement to survive. Though that's not a lot of enemies, so I mean, but that's the interesting part. Like you need to see, look at the map, see where you can have a safer spot. And what can you do? Okay. And yeah. Anyway, because I plan on doing all the campaigns on Legendary to help you. So if you have any suggestion on like a build you would like to see, like I'm using this one just to prove that half-baked build that I'm not used to. I just had eye surgery a couple days ago, and I'm not the best player. My controller kind of weird, so even with all that, I can complete the mission. So I believe in you, okay? I don't believe in myself, but I believe in you. Just kidding. I believe in you, okay? You can do it. Just don't give up, okay? You just need to win one time. Your enemies, if they want to stop you from accomplishing the mission, they will have to win every time. So think about that. Anyway, so if you have any build I completed, I already recorded all the videos for this campaign with this build, but in case you want another kind of build, or if you really like this build for some reason and you want to see me beat the other campaigns on Legendary with this build, just let me know. Okay, let me know. And also, tell me what you think about my fashion. Okay, I try to do something inspired by the element that they are that they correspond to. So this was my best shot at Void. Yeah, I'm not great. Okay, you can see like the build I usually use. It's just a green guy with a backpack. I like backpacks. Okay, Bungie, please, more backpacks and overcoats with armor under. I want that for warlocks, please. Anyway, enough of my rambling. Cyclops. Okay, Cyclops. Watch out for that. Really watch out for that. I'm serious, like, I did all these missions when they came out. Right now I think they are actually a bit easier because of all the new power we have, the new things we have, perks and so on. So yeah, the first time it was quite a nightmare. So I'm also basing my tips and my thoughts on the little I remember from my first time doing this campaign, because right now I know how the missions are. So if you're going to a new campaign, try to have like tools that will help you in like any situation. So like, for example, I have crowd control. I have damage through the, what is it called? The Nova Bomb. I have a machine gun, which is good for like general stuff. I have survivability with Devour. I have invisibility with the if I need to. So having these tools helps you when you're facing like the unknown. If you're we're talking about like a future legendary campaign. Okay, so positioning is very important. Knowing where the enemies spawn is very important, and knowing which enemies to prioritize. This is very, very, very important. Okay. As I said before, bosses, champions, if you're doing a grandmaster or something like that, you also have these missions on I don't remember the name, but you have these missions like on legendary with champions. Okay, if you are, or at least you had on Witch Queen campaign, I don't remember. Anyway, if you're doing content with champions sometimes are not the highest priority, because again, you can kite them, you can avoid them using cover. So like, these boss enemies are not the threat people usually think. Okay, they are very dangerous. They are not an enemy you can take lightly, but they're not as overwhelming as some people think. The other enemies, the ads, on the other hand, are way more threatening than people usually think. And because of that, you have to focus on taking down the priority targets. So for example, as I mentioned before on the other video, Cyclops and Wyverns for the Vex. Those are extremely important targets to pay attention to. The Wyverns can move very quickly towards you and deal a lot of damage. So they are very, very important. Hydras require a lot of movement to deal with. Oh, by the way, get used to me dying. I think I died quite a lot in these parts. Did I mention I don't like grapple? I suck with it. Oh yeah, no, but here's the other thing I was talking about. Remember what I said about like you can go through the mission in different ways and so on. So yeah, sometimes you can use these ledges and so on to help you with that. And remember, you can grapple tingles. So yeah, you can do that, and it can help you moving through these platforms. But yeah, back again. So, some snipers can be very threatening depending on the situation. Some close range units enemies can be the priority in certain missions. So, for example, when I said like, "Oh, go back and take down the war beasts first," then you can take care. Then you can take on the Taken on the. I think it was the third mission. That's what I mean. Like, prioritize targets, and try to do things like the safest way. It will help you make things safer. Okay. Yeah. So we're getting here, and here we have that annoying mechanic that you need to use the tangles to break those oracles, whatever they're called. Yeah, so here's the thing, and that's why I have a machine gun too. As you can see, it didn't really work out. So the graviton lens is a very good gun, but when you need to kill just a single enemy, it can be a bit of a problem. But yeah, so there's the tangle wait time, which, I mean, yeah. See, again, graviton lens, not really the best on every situation. So, like, I changed to the machine gun. This will allow me to take down the enemies without blowing up the tangles. Now, why am I taking down the enemies? Because it's easier and safer. You don't really need to do it, and it's like 4 goblins. You don't... It's not that risky. But anyway, that's how I like to do. Yeah, so... that's the thought you need. You need to know how the fight goes. You need to know your positioning, where is safe or relatively safe, where can you move, and you need to prioritize enemies. With all of that, I think, and again, you need a good build. I think you can beat it. I mean, with a bit of practice. And that's the other thing. Like, again, I completed this campaign on Legendary when it launched. I was discovering things on the way. I still managed to complete it, even though it took like forever to beat the final boss in some of these encounters. But the most important thing is determination. So if you never push yourself to get, like, to do these harder missions and to persist and to get better, you'll never be able to do it. Which, again, to be fair, to be fair, you don't need to play these harder missions, okay? If you enjoy just doing at-level content and, like, the strikes and so on, that's fine, okay? There's no problem in that. But I imagine that if you're here you are probably looking for help with these tougher missions. So yeah, so again, cover, rifts, very useful. If you don't have the Stag, you have to be a bit more mindful. If I'm being very honest, you can probably do this mission with any good build. And what do I mean by a good build? A build that has survivability and has like its own thing. Usually builds are centered around like one or a few things. So again, prioritize Cyclops. But yeah, so always be sure to have survivability in your builds. If you have survivability and you know how your build is, what it does, and so on, you can, I think any build, any good build can complete these missions. So yeah, again, walking around a bit, grabbing some tangles, missing some tangles. Can I blame it on a warlock jump? Probably not, but I'll still blame it on a warlock jump. This is going to be my constant joke. What a great thing. Yeah, so keep doing it. If you don't give up, every death will teach you something. So every death comes because of something. So as I said before, every time I died, when I died to the boss on the last mission, I knew why I died. I didn't die to the boss. I died to the wyvern. I know what I died to, and I learned. And the next time I focused on the wyverns first, and with that I was able to complete the mission. So you need to persist. This is very important. Okay. But yeah, last mission. This one can be a bit complicated because there's a lot of enemies. But I'll show you how you can make it like a bit easier. I like going to this like left side first. But yeah, very simple, like the other, you've been doing already. You need a tangle and you need to throw it over there. So move very quickly. Get the tangle, throw the tangle, back to cover. Okay. Now you can kill the Minotaur while you're in cover, so you're protected from the main boss. With that being done, now we have another, what is it called? Another oracle or whatever that thing is. Oh no, yeah, it's the 2 phases. Over here, up here, this can be a good position. As you can see, you can take on the Hydra while it's, I mean, a bit more vulnerable. You can kill it, and now you have to grab the what is it called, the ball. So take a look around, take down some enemies. Remember, you have the grapple. I really suck at the grapple, but I managed to do it. So you need to be quick. That's like the main thing. Usually you have like a safe spot and you stay on the safe spot. You deal damage to the boss, you do all that in the safe spot, or a bit outside the safe spot. So I throw an arcane needle on the boss just to deal that tad bit more damage with Unravel. As you can see, I keep shooting at him, and those Unravel like strings or whatever keep dealing some damage. So that's pretty good. I really like the Arcane Needle melee because it deals a lot of damage. Like, it deals a crazy amount of damage, and it has a very, very good range. So, again, take down the enemies here, so it's around, so it's safer to damage the boss. Arcane Needle to start doing damage. And he's a bit far. Now, the interesting thing about machine guns, heavy burst pulse rifles have a max range at 100 of 42.3 meters, I think. 42 point something meters. The machine guns, they have higher range than that. Like, even if they are at like 50 range, which almost every machine gun will be, like, they have 45, 46, 47. So they already have great range at base, even higher than pulse rifles. So pretty good weapons. So as you see, the reason why I go to that ledge high up on the left, on the right, is because that's, again, it's an elevated position, so it gives you a bit of advantage when enemies are shooting you from a lower position. But it also is where the next Minotaur spawns. So because of that, I was able to quickly grab a Tangle and destroy the thing, destroy the Minotaur, and it's Hydra time again. Go up here, take down the Hydra, get the ball. I'm struggling like hell to get back to there, but I mean, I suck at jump. Can I blame it on Warlock jump? I think I can blame it on Warlock jump. This is getting old. Yeah, so again, ball dunked. Now we can do damage. You can use your super. Here you don't need to worry too much. If I remember correctly, you're invincible, so the enemies can do as much damage as they want. You will still survive. Still, I go behind cover because, I mean, yeah. So again, super again. You don't need to have any like consideration for the boss. Just nuke it out of existence, and that's the mission done. And that works for like most of these fights. Like, if you are at the end, just nuke the boss. You don't need to stay here longer than you need, than is required. So yeah, in the end, it's usually best to nuke the boss and be safe. So yeah, this concludes the mission. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave any feedback, comments, anything. And I hope you'll watch the next one. Thank you very much. See you. Bye-bye.